spooky season is finally here, and as someone who loves Halloween and the whole month of October, this is literally the perfect video for me to make. Hi there, I'm Daniela, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some girly girl costume ideas. And all of the ideas that I'm going to mention are good for singles, duos, or groups, so everyone is included. And yeah, let's get into the ideas. So the first costume idea that I have, I feel like is fairly unique, and that is being the Tooth Fairy. For starters, I feel like a Tooth Fairy costume could look really girly, and also I feel like you can be more creative with it because there's not really like a set Tooth Fairy look. Because like you could put your own interpretation into it. For example, you could either go with a very sweet and girly approach, or you could go for maybe like a girly horror approach and have like fake blood and like lots of teeth or something to make it look really creepy. And the next costume that I have on this list is referencing a really iconic moment in pop culture history. And that is going as Britney Spears from her iconic music video, Hit Me Baby One More Time. I actually did this exact costume when I went to a Halloween party last year, and it came out really cute. Basically, all you need for this costume is some thigh highs, a black pleated skirt, and then a white button down that you can just tie up. It's a simple but super iconic costume, and I feel like you will get tons of compliments from it. And the next costume idea that I have on my list is going as Strawberry Shortcake. Not only is she super cute and girly, but I also feel like it's such a fun costume to wear. You could also go in a group with your friends as all of the characters from the Strawberry Shortcake series, and oh my god, that would be absolutely adorable. And my fourth costume idea is I'm a mouse. Duh. If you're a fan of Mean Girls, then you know how iconic this costume is.
What are you? I'm a mouse. Duh.
So if you're a fan of Mean Girls, then I feel like this costume would be really cute and fun to do. Idea number 5 also relates to Mean Girls, and I feel like it would be super cute as a group to go as the Plastics. And if you're already into Y2K fashion, then this would be a pretty easy one to do last minute with your friends. Number 6 is dedicated to anyone who loves Disney and the coquette style. I think going as Wendy from Peter Pan would be such a cute Halloween costume. Also, I don't think I've ever seen anyone go as Wendy from Peter Pan, so I feel like it's a pretty unique costume as well. And number 7 is for anyone who loves the kawaii aesthetic or kawaii fashion as a whole. I think any Sanrio character would work really well for a cute Halloween costume idea. You could do a popular character like Hello Kitty, My Melody, or Kuromi, or you could do something that is a little bit more niche like the Sugar Bunnies. And going as a Sanrio character could work great for singles, duos, or groups. And number 8 is referencing a more recent moment in pop culture, and I'm talking about Sabrina Carpenter's new music video, Taste. Now, if you've already seen the video, you know it works really well as a Halloween costume because it is kind of gory. Jenna Ortega is also in the video, and I feel like it would make a really cute duo costume. Like one person goes as Sabrina and the other person goes as Jenna. And the next costume idea that I have would be iconic as a group, but you can also do it as a duo or single. And that is going as a Bratz girl. This is an iconic choice for anyone who loves the 2000s and fashion, which the Bratz is literally the perfect mixture of that. But yeah, if you want to be a baddie for Halloween, then definitely go as a Bratz girl. The next idea I have is also from another doll line, and this one is a bit more cute and sweet. The dolls that I'm talking about are the Lalaloopsy dolls, and oh my god, this would make such a cute costume. Like the Bratz, I feel like this could work well for singles, duos, or groups, so literally anyone could just dress up like this and it would be iconic. But it's such a cute and unique idea, and I don't think I've ever seen someone in person dress up as a Lalaloopsy doll, so pretty unique. And for number 11, I have a Little Bo Peep. I feel like this idea is more of a unique one, but it's not too unique that you can't find any costume for it. Fun fact, but I've actually done this exact costume idea before, and it was when I was a little kid. As you can tell, I'm a girly girl, so of course I wanted to go as Little Bo Peep, and then my mom made a separate costume for my little sister, and she went as my sheep. If you're doing this costume by yourself, you could get yourself a little sheep plush, or if you want to do it as a duo, you could be like me and my sister and go as the sheep and Little Bo Peep. My next costume idea is for anyone who is obsessed with pink, and that is going as Barbie. I know that this idea sounds a bit more basic, however, I have a twist to it. Imagine though going as one of the Barbies from the iconic Barbie films. Like you could go as Barbie of Fairytopia, Mermaidia, there's one where she's like a fashion fairy too. There's so many different options. Also personally, I think it'd be very funny to see somebody going as Barbie and Bibble. Like, name a more iconic duo. And speaking of iconic things, the next costume idea is also another pop culture reference. The pop culture moment that I have on this list is Katy Perry from her California Girls music video. I think that this costume idea is perfect for anyone who loves to sew or DIY. For number 14, we also have another pop culture reference, and that is dressing up as Ariana Grande from her Problem music video. This is also another costume idea that I've done, so I'll have a picture up here somewhere. But this costume idea was very well liked by my friends, and I also had so much fun wearing it. Next idea I have is going as a Monster High girl. First of all, there are so many characters in this series. Like literally you could go as a more popular one or a super niche character like Iris. And this is another great idea for anyone who wants to do a costume by themselves or in a group. And for number 16, I have written Ella Enchanted. If you grew up as a kid in the 2000s, then you know how iconic this film is. And this could easily be turned into a couple costume too if your partner wants to go as the prince. If you love anime and want to do a duo costume, then consider this next one. Personally, I think I would scream if I saw a duo going as Nana and Hachi. Nana and Hachi are so cute together, and I feel like it would be super iconic considering how different they are from each other. And my next costume idea is going as a fembot. This is a great Halloween costume for anyone who wants to be a bit more sexy, a bit vintage, and also very pink. And my next two ideas involve some fairies. I think Tinkerbell would be such a cute costume for anybody who's going by themselves. And if you're a group, duo, or single, then I think going as a Winx Club character would be really iconic. That show had a chokehold on my childhood, I swear to God. Speaking of childhood, another character that could work really well as a single costume is going as Trixie Tang. If you guys watched Fairly Odd Parents as a kid, then you definitely know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I feel like Trixie would make a pretty easy costume, and she's also very cute. If you want to go as a cat for Halloween but want to do something that is a bit more unique, then I think going as Marie from Aristocats would be a really cute idea. This is also the perfect costume idea for anyone who is a coquette girl, like she has the big pink bow, what more could you want? And next is another anime costume idea, and that is going as Sailor Moon. Again, this is another great one that you can do as a single, duo, or group. So if you love the idea of magical girls, then this is definitely the costume for you. For number 24, if you want a costume that is more coquette but definitely leaning into the horror side of things, then you should dress up as Pearl. And for me, I really like the dynamic of this costume because she has an axe while also looking very cute, so it's very funny in a way. We're halfway down this list now, and the next costume idea that I want to mention is going as Cher from Clueless. This idea could also work really well as a duo costume because you can go as Cher and Dion. And the next idea that I have on my list is going as Marie Antoinette. Now the cool thing about this costume idea is you could go with a more historical approach to it, or you could go for a more modern, sexy type of vibe. It doesn't matter if you go more historical or more modern with it. Either way, it'll be a really cute and girly costume. And my next two costume ideas are from the movie Legally Blonde. And for this idea, you have two options when it comes to the costume. You could do Elle's pink lawyer outfit, or you could do her iconic bunny costume. Both costume ideas seem really cute to me, and I would love to dress up as her one Halloween. And my next three costume ideas come from The Wizard of Oz. A cute duo costume idea would be going as Elphaba and Glinda. Like one person has more of a pink and girly vibe, and the other person has more of a gothic witchy vibe. And then for singles, I think Dorothy would make a very cute costume. And my next costume idea is for anyone who loves Miss Nicki Minaj. I think doing a Nicki costume inspired by her Pink Friday album would be a really cool idea. She's also very pink on that album, so it is a perfect costume for all of the girly girls out there. And another girly girl icon that you can dress up as is Paris Hilton. I want to specifically mention that one outfit that she wore on The Simple Life where she's kind of like going for a country girl vibe. Like doing that exact outfit as a costume would be extremely iconic. And my next costume idea is for anyone who wants to do something that is more on the sexy and angelic side of things. Going as a Victoria's Secret angel is honestly, I think, the biggest slay anyone could do for a Halloween costume. Definitely confidence is needed with this one, but if you can pull it off, you will look so good. And if you're looking for more of a sweet and innocent costume, then I think dressing up as Minnie Mouse would be a really cute idea. For Minnie, you could either do pink or red for her. You can also make it a duo costume if you have somebody that wants to dress up as Daisy or Mickey with you. Next costume idea is for anyone who's into more of a dark coquette sort of vibe. You could dress up as Nina from Black Swan, and I honestly think it would be a really cool costume idea. Plus, if you're someone who's into the more dark Tumblr aesthetic, then this is definitely the right costume for you. And speaking of Tumblr, I feel like the next costume idea that I have is definitely in line with the aesthetic. I so badly want to dress up as Carrie one year for Halloween, and Carrie's look is very iconic and on theme with Halloween since she has all of that blood on her. If being blonde and gothic this Halloween sounds good to you, you can either dress up as Tiffany from Bride of Chucky or Misa Amane. These are two perfect costumes for anyone who already has an alternative wardrobe and is basically looking for a more last-minute costume idea. I know for myself, I've done a closet cosplay before of Misa Amane, so if you have black in your closet, you're pretty good. We're now on costume 39, which is dressing like the Love Witch. She has so many iconic outfits in that film, but my personal favorite outfit that she wears is the pink outfit. And yeah, if you want more of a glamorous witchy vibe, then definitely dress up as her. My next costume idea is going as Princess Bubblegum. If you love princesses and the color pink, then this is definitely the costume for you. Another cartoon icon that would make a really cute costume is Betty Boop. She's really iconic with her curly hair and red dress, and I feel like she's a pretty easy costume to do. The next idea I have for a costume is definitely more of a unique one. I think it'd be really cool to go as a vintage porcelain doll. So like the costume itself could look more like a frilly version of Victorian or Edwardian clothes. You could even add some ball joint tights, which will make you look even more like a doll. And then for your makeup, you could try to take some inspo from real vintage dolls and then try to add some cracks onto your face. And my next costume idea is to go as Jennifer from Jennifer's Body. For Jennifer, you could either keep it cute and wear wear one of her normal outfits, or if you want to lean into more of the horror aspect of the movie, then you could dress up as her in her prom dress. And my next costume idea is for anyone who loves more of a vintage style costume. You could dress up as Audrey Hepburn's character from Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's such an iconic costume that you're definitely bound to get tons of compliments. And for number 45, you could go as a ballerina. What you'll need is a leotard slash bodysuit, a tutu, some white tights, and then some ballet flats. And if you like to dress girly, then you might already have some of these pieces in your wardrobe. So it's a pretty easy but very cute costume to do. And for number 46, we have Mia from The Princess Diaries. This costume is more of a unique one, and for anyone who loves 2000s movies. And the next two costumes that I have on this list definitely go for more of a vintage dramatic vibe. One of the costumes is dressing as Scarlett O'Hara, and the other one that I was thinking of is Christine from Phantom of the Opera. If you want more of a gothic dramatic vibe, definitely go for Christine. Or if you want to go for more of a doll-like dramatic vibe, then definitely go with Scarlett. And finally, we're down to the last two ideas on this list. To all of the girls who love more of a gloomy coquette type of vibe, if you don't dress up as Emily from Corpse Bride, what are you doing this year? I feel like she's kind of the queen of that aesthetic considering how she dresses and how romantic she is. But like, imagine going in a group as Victor, Victoria, and Emily. That would be so amazing. And the last costume idea that I have on this list would be super fun if you went as a group. Dressing up as My Little Pony characters is so freaking fun, and I know because I've actually done it myself. I've cosplayed Fluttershy in the past, and it was really fun because my friends were all dressed up as pony characters. And yeah, that is all of the costume ideas that I have. Let me know in the comments below what your plans for Halloween are and what you're thinking of dressing up as. Since you stuck around this long, let me give you a heart, heart, and heart to you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!